all day.
Good evening, everybody. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Motion to approve the minutes of the September 19th, 2019 Manistee Township Board meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Is there support?
I'll support.
Been moved and supported that we approve the minutes of the Manistee Township Board meeting from September 19th. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. None opposed? Carried. You received a copy of your treasurer's report. Any comments? If not, please place them in file. Planning Commission meeting from September 4th. Any comments? Let's move on. There was no appeal.
No appeal.
Anyone with anything to bring before the board at this time? Bouncing right along here. County Commissioner, he's preoccupied. He said he would not be able to make the meeting. Anything going on in your office, Guy?
There's lots going on in our office. But we didn't have any new complaints. Although we are involved in trying to get the Kennedy School boarded up and cleaned up, and I haven't heard that we got a response from the property owner's attorney yet. Have you, Dennis?
No, I have not. He asked for certain items to be taken care of, such as, but not including, the windows be boarded up that are broke, doors be secured that are open, grass to be cut, items like that. And they asked if that would suffice our concern, and
We said
we
yes.
said yes, and we haven't heard anything back.
Okay. As far as receipts go, we had 6 for zoning permits. Let me see if I can. One was for a PUD amendment, swimming pool, porch, new house though, and a land division. Construction permits, there were 13, 4 mechanical, 3 electrical, 1 plumbing and 3 building, and a couple of receipts for re-inspection fees. We've been very busy rewriting, that's me personally, rewriting the zoning ordinance to account for the development at the corner of 22 and 31. And what is that one? The Dunes development on the North Shore.
Right.
And I've been working with Richard quite a bit on that. Karen's busy carrying on with all the construction permits, but it is slowing down a little bit. Big fall, so. That's about it.
I talked with Thad Taylor this evening, and he said that the city's gonna go with their own inspections.
You're gonna do their own? Okay.
Yeah. They wanted to wait and see how ours worked out, and evidently ours worked well, so.
Oh, they're gonna have the same.
I don't know if they're having the same company or not,
Okay.
John, it's just that they're gonna do it
Okay.
independently.
I know they're gonna out them for bids, yeah. They're gonna apply to
Yeah.
enforce the code themselves.
Any questions for Guy? You got anything to add, Karen?
No.
Chuck, you got anything going on across the street?
Yeah, September started out a little busy. We went out to the Dublin store fire. That was actually for this past month, September. We spent quite a few hours out there, but the reason there is still a warehouse standing is because we were there with our ladder supply the ladder from Sand Lake, which was quite interesting. We were surprised they did that, but once they got things dialed in, they had 3 pumps and stuff, and that worked out pretty good. So we put that to use out there. Then we had, that was part of the 5 related activities for fire, 25 total. Medical related, we had 11. Meeting, station trainings, and other activities were 9. But officers had 64 hours total, and then total fire, medical, and training, and other, and the complaint hours were 95. Myself, Jim Mowry, Jimmy Evanson, and Danny went down to South Haven the other day, Tuesday, to follow through with the resolution folks passed. Thank you again. And went through probably a 200-page document at Spencer Manufacturing. It was a long day. So we found a couple minor things, simple things, and they'll send us a change spreadsheet back that we can look at them and make sure what we looked at was what we want. An example would be the roll-up doors, they had red. We don't need them red, so there might be a little cost savings there. The other thing was where to put the foam to be discharged, what outlets we want those at. So the engineer, we went through it with the engineer. He showed us a couple things on a truck that was on the floor. So we'll look at that when we get that here in another 2 weeks or so, and we'll go through that. And then also, we were doing some training on 133, and we found that the generator wasn't working. And we had a fellow come from Frontline Services, FLSI, come to find out the generators failed. So they gave me a price on it, and it's way too expensive to replace. So we are looking at replacing, there's 4 lights, the quartz lights that primarily run off the generator, and then the outlets on the truck. So we're looking at replacement of the LEDs. The new truck will have all the LEDs, won't need an onboard generator. Just have a little portable generator. So we're looking at doing that to the ladder. Should be a lot less expensive. They quoted like 12 to 14,000, so there's no need to spend that kind of money on a generator. That it's just way too much money. So and they're also looking at they replaced the control valve for the master stream. There's a control valve that opens up the master stream that was sticking. Come to find out the ball valve needed to be replaced, so they replaced that for us. That works good. The station, just that small hole in the front of the street there, that's about the only thing going on over there. I don't know where that's at.
I talked to the county about it, but
Yeah, it hasn't got any worse, which is good, so.
well, they hook them a snowplow, well.
Yeah, it's about, what, 1 foot by 1 foot right there, so. Nothing for equipment, personnel, you know, just again, we have some of the best people around, any firefighter or chief could ask for, all the firefighters we have. Training, we continued with pump operation on 131. We did pump ops on 133 and ladder ops. We did driver's training for 133. There was some flashover and forcible entry that was taking place. There was some incident safety officer last month. And then we did a fire drill, the ladder setup and hydrant hookup at the Tribal Government Center. And there was some pre-planning of the Tribal Elder Center, the Tribal Government Center, and then the hospital, the building C. It's the main building is A, and then B, C, and D. That's how they're labeling them now, so it's kind of, you gotta stop and think which one's which. So, and then Gordon Grant gets the most medical calls for September with 8 out of 11, so way to go, Gordon, if you're watching. So, and then Diane mentioned, she sent me a message about burn permits. The folks' cell phones, the voicemails were full. So after talking to them, it might be something we consider, just letting the state, just the folks look at the website, or they call the state number. And if the state says you can burn, they burn. There's no, they don't issue a permit number. It's just, yes, it's okay to burn, or no, it's not. So those folks they're getting tired of getting calls at different times of the day and when they're on vacation. I mean, I understand what they're going through. I keep giving them attaboys and stuff. It's become.
That correspondence isn't brought back to our central dispatch though.
Nope. No, it would just be where if a guy wanted to burn, he'd call the number or.
So then why call for a permit? Because somebody goes by with a cell phone, they're gonna see smoke, they're gonna call you guys, you're gonna run in.
That's what's gonna probably end up happening, but we
Sure.
don't have anybody that's, you know, they're tired of doing it, so. That's how it works in other areas. I even think filers are getting tired of doing it too. It's just it's a nuisance, so. Something
Is
to,
there a way we could, the landowner could call 911 to notify them that they're gonna burn?
they call the 9 emergency number, I mean, 911 gets a lot of calls. I wouldn't,
Would they,
I'd have to ask.
you'd have to ask
I'm
them.
not, yeah, I wouldn't, I'd have to ask them.
It was I mean, I was burning up in Arcadia, the township one time. You know, you look on the website, it says you can burn, you gotta burn. So I burned, but I'm waiting for the fire truck to pull
Right.
up.
You must not have been where people could drive by.
You could probably still do that, you know, refer them to the DNR website to see if the burn permit is, if they're issuing burn permits. If it's a green light, you know, hey, it's good to go. And if you wanted, they could call the department and leave it on the voicemail.
Right. Let them
Yeah,
know
it's-
that they're
So then, if you get toned, would you check that voicemail before you pull out?
That would be another responsibility that we'd have to pick
You'd
up.
have to put the
We'd probably have to
procedure.
check that data.
Yeah,
So, but then again, wildland fire, you don't wanna be rushing right out the door anyways, you wanna go into it a little bit slower than a residential fire.
so that's possible.
You're right. I can check with central dispatch. I'm sure their answer's gonna be they don't wanna deal with it with every different
You
person.
don't want notifications.
Chuck, to your knowledge, is it a nuisance with the rest of the state that does not call 911 or notify them?
So when I listen to, so during my job at work, when I'm listening to the radio, you'll hear a lot of people asking if, the different fire departments asking if they're issuing permits, because there's people out there burning. Or you'll have fire departments going on a illegal burn, or stuff like that. You'll hear a lot of different calls, so. For me, listening to the radio all the time, it is kind of a nuisance over, and that's Wexford County, Manistee County, Lake County, Waker County, and Oceana, and Mason County, so a lot of different areas. And then our permits are based from Manistee and Wexford County, they're based off of, out of the Traverse City office, and anything south is based out of the Muskegon office, for the DNR. So that we're like, real close to the line, so sometimes here, we might not have as much rain as they do up north. And Traverse City 50, Steve Cameron he'll actually call me at work and say, hey, what's it look like down there? I said, well, because we're so far away from them, you know, 50 miles makes a difference in weather, so. We're right on the cusp.
I guess my question is the other departments going on wild runs?
There are.
There.
And it would just be where we would run non-emergent to a unknown fire, that's all we wouldn't be going lights and sirens to something we didn't know what it was. And we talked about that with that priority dispatch, but that hasn't really come about,
I
so.
think they're still working on it.
Yeah, they're still working on that, because we talked about anything that was unknown, not to run lights and sirens, because it could be something simple, and you're driving too fast for conditions or whatever. The example was used, the fella in Traverse City a few years ago, he was going to an unknown dumpster fire or something
Yeah.
like that, and he ended up hitting that car. We don't want that.
Well, I don't blame them for wanting to turn it over to the DNR, but I don't blame them at all for that, you know, that's.
So it's food for thought, see what I'll talk to them again and see if they'll do it in the meantime until at least winter hits. Which,
Snow.
that's right.
Well, did you touch base with them, because the burning season's coming, you know?
Well, yeah, and that's where I believe it, you know, been nice the last couple of days and, people want to burn, so. But if their voicemails are full, you can't leave a message. That was the last thing I had though, was
Okay.
the burning stuff.
All right, any questions for Chuck other than what we've already discussed? If not, thank you, gentlemen, and again, extend our appreciation to everybody over there. Liquor inspector, Rick and I have not been able to get together. We will by the end of the month. But there's basically no changes. Rachel, the floor is yours, young lady.
I just wanted to come and introduce myself. Rachel Nelson, I was appointed the county treasurer the beginning of July following Russ Pomeroy's retirement. I'm a familiar face to some since I've been with the county for 12 years down in the administrator's office, so I moved a couple of doors down the hall. The rest of the staff in the treasurer's office is the same. Things have been going great. It's been a smooth transition, but if there's ever anything that, you know, from the township level you feel you need assistance with or questions, anything, please feel free to email, call, or stop on in and see us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
And thank you for coming here.
Yes, this is my township too, so that's just a bonus.
You have a great staff, I just want you to know that, working with them
Thank
is
you.
really
I
easy,
appreciate
so,
that.
yeah.
Snowplow bids, we get any?
We have 3.
First one is from Rick's Snowplowing, 306 South Playbank Road, Manistee. Snowplow truck, hourly rate's $35 an hour, loader if needed, $65 an hour. And the sandy salt truck is $35 an hour. 38 years experience, fully insured. Did it include their insurance?
No, but we have to have it before they can buy it.
Couldn't we ask for it as part of the bid?
No,
Okay.
we just said it had to be here before we could give them a bid.
This is Forbes Sanitation, four-wheel drive pickup, $35 an hour. Sander, $35 each. It must be for each use. And a loader is $60 an hour. Cornerstone Lawn Maintenance in Manistee, P.O. Box 103. 3/4 ton Dodge Diesel is $50 an hour. Snow removal, 2016 Caterpillar, and a 257 loader, $100 an hour.
Realistic.
Those are the 3 that we have. Did you want to examine these, or? Cornerstone supplied us with a certificate of liability insurance.
And I still have a current one for Forbes.
Okay? Anyone want to request one from us?
I'd have to
Rick
request.
Snowplow.
Right.
Discussion, questions, motion?
One question to go along with my motion. I think that Forbes was $60 for the loader and the Plain Creek one was 65 with the
Correct.
city difference.
Yep, the other one was,
Forbes being the guy that's taken care of it for many, many years. I would make a motion to give it, award the contract to Forbes.
is there a second?
I second that.
Been moved and supported that the snowplow award be given to Forbes Sanitation and Excavation. That's with the four-wheel drive pickup at $35 an hour, the sander at $35 each use, and the loader at $60 an hour. That is for this building, or this parking lot, as well as the fire station.
That is correct.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Thank you, Ricks, and thank you, Cornerstone, for submitting their bids. Consumer energy streetlight contracts. Diane, you'll have to explain that to us if you would, please.
We currently have one contract with consumers and it's expiring. And so going forward, we're going to have two as they convert us to LED lights on some of the street lights. And some of these lights that are on one list will ultimately move to the other as they've updated them and are changing them. The contract for the regular street lights is a 5-year contract. That's the contract that ends in 851 in the upper right-hand corner, where it's yellow. The second contract is only a 2-year contract. This is the experimental lighting rate on some of these lights that have been converted. And so it is a shorter term. It's supposed to be considerably more economical for us going forward. We have received a substantial credit from consumers as they've gone back and reevaluated our bill for the last 5 years. And that credit will be coming shortly. And some of the credit has been generated by the change from regular to these experimental lights as well. And they've just finished putting all the data together on that. The check should be here in about 2 weeks.
I'm assuming that the experimental lights is a short list, right?
It is the
Yeah.
short list, yeah. Now, there's a resolution in each one. I didn't type up a separate one because there's really nothing wrong with the one that's in each contract. We can simply assign our normal resolution numbers to these resolutions. If the board is in favor of going forward with these 5 and 2-year contracts. And then I'll complete them once the board has determined what they want to do. To identify them with a resolution number, the 5-year contract would be 219-2019-06.
Where are you?
The 5-year contract is the contract ending in 851.
Right.
With the big years.
Yeah, she's putting on a resolution number to it.
Okay.
Okay, so this resolution would be 201906. This 5-year contract is a repeat extension, if you will, of the contract that is terminating that we currently have. This experimental contract, that resolution number would be 201907 when it's completed.
And the 2 years 07?
Yes. Yes, sir.
5 years 06.
Is the experimental lights or contract with the existing lights going to increase as time goes on? Or the lights that are there now that are LEDs, are they gonna accumulate in number or stay the same for the 2 years? Are they gonna add?
Are they gonna shift from
Right.
one to the
They're
other?
going to shift.
Yeah.
For instance, right now, we called because one's out at Han Road and 31.
Okay,
And I got a message today, the work order's been issued. But when the work order was issued, he doesn't know how it's going to be repaired yet. Whether it's going to be just a normal repair or whether they're going to convert it.
okay. But they are gonna continually shift
Correct.
from one to the other?
They are,
Yeah.
they are.
Okay.
Hence the 2-year contract, and there may be more credits going forward.
Okay.
And we do not pay for the conversion.
No, we do not. That is part of our contract, it's part of our, built into our rates already. That's their expense.
The rates cannot be determined because they fluctuate based on the public Service Commission, correct?
Correct.
But it's assumed that it'll go down because of the energy efficient
And they're
LEDs.
giving
The
us
more
a credit.
LEDs.
Yeah, these are 150 to 250 watt bulbs, and these are 54 watt bulbs, so the usage has got to go down.
Right. For instance, last month, our bill for the streetlights actually was down about $300. It looks not quite like that on paper, but when I got it all accumulated, it was down that much. I expect it to go down further in the future as they make more conversions and changes. And it depends on how many of these experimentals, and if they hold up and work for us,
Right.
it'll go down even more.
So you wanna handle these one at a time?
Yes.
I'd entertain a motion to accept resolution 2019-06, which is the 5-year,
Correct.
Yes.
old contract, an extension of the old contract.
This replaces the old contract, yes.
I'll support that motion.
No, I asked for a motion, so.
Oh, I thought you,
No. I asked for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
So who supported that we enter into resolution 2019-06, which extends our current contract with Consumers Power Company for streetlights for a 5-year period. Any discussion? Do you want a roll call on the resolution?
I'll need a roll call on the resolution.
Okay.
And the second paragraph is resolved further that the blank and the clerk are authorized and directed to execute these contracts. Does the board wish to have the supervisor
Yeah, that's fine.
to execute?
And then call a roll, please.
That being said, Mr. Final,
Yes.
Ms. Jenkins,
Yes.
Taylor is yes, Mr. Dons,
Yes,
and Mr. Berquist.
Yes. Entertain a motion to accept the resolution as presented for 2019-07. That's a 2-year contract, that's a new contract, with reference to the, is experimental the right word to use?
That's what they use.
Okay, a reference to the experimental lighting changes that are being made to our streetlights.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Then move supported that we adopt resolution 2019-07, reference a 2-year contract with Consumers Power for the experimental maintenance of our streetlights. Call the roll, please.
On the discussion part,
Oh, I'm sorry.
effective date they have on there is not correct. I don't think it's September of 18 or November of 18. And so that's be halfway over.
Actually, this is where they went back to start issuing the credits as they started changing lights.
Okay, so the date that they're reflecting, so it would still be a 2-year?
Yeah, we'll date it on the signature page.
We will.
Yeah. Good catch, though.
Ms. Jenkins,
Yes.
Taylor is yes. Mr. Dons,
Yes,
Mr. Fino,
Yes.
Mr. Berquist.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, all the calculations go back to that day.
Diane has prepared a calendar for you for year 2020. Look them over by next month, probably.
Yes,
What any
please.
changes?
That would be fabulous if we could do it next month.
There's 4 elections next year?
Yes, there will be. The school has, MAPS has announced that they will be having an election in May of 2020. And so we will have 4 elections.
We'll see, and then the primary and then the general will tell.
The primaries in March, May will be school, August will be the state primary, and November will be
The general.
the general.
We'll have to put the machines away.
Not hardly. We'll get lots of practice next year.
Mr. Edmondson, you got something on your mind, sir?
Yes, sorry I'm late, just some good news, the middle school won their conference in football today, so that's
Great.
fantastic. Yep.
Great.
Yep. I'm just following up on Earl's question at the last meeting about UTVs, ORVs.
I have no answer for you.
Okay,
I haven't pursued it at all.
okay, if there's something that our group can do to help, if you want us to do some background work for you, or do some legwork, or research, we'd be more than happy to help out any way we can, okay?
Appreciate that
Yep,
very much.
you know, there's a lot of information on the county website about it, you know, so, like I said, if we can help out in any way, we're more than happy to, okay?
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, thanks.
We received a copy of the bills. Questions?
I'll make a motion to allow the presented bills be paid and the balance of the incoming bills as well.
I'll second.
It's been moved and supported that the bills as presented be paid along with incoming bills. The bills presented are from September 1st to September 30th. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed? Carried, thank you. MTA meeting will be Wednesday, October 23rd at Marilla Township Hall. The Township, Manistee Township Zoning Board of Appeals will be here on Tuesday, November 5th. Planning Commission will be here Wednesday, November 6th. The next regular meeting of the Manistee Township Board will be Thursday, November 7th, here at the Manistee Township Hall, 7 p.m. Anything else? Not a motion to order.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Been moved, supported, we adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Go Astros. Missing 2 balls.
You should do that every month. Have all our meetings in 1 week.
Thanks again for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.